What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles, man. What's good? What's goody? Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. In the lab, y'all. We're in the lab getting things popping. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to all y'all goons, man. Okay, you chat room goons, slapping them in the mouth as they try to walk by and say something crazy, because that's how y'all do it, man. Y'all definitely gangster, man. Okay, run Alexa for your boy. Keep the likes at 50% of the audience, bro. Last but not least, man. Not only tip your hat, but tip your bartender, dog. What's goody, man? What's going on, man? Lot going on today, man. So I definitely wanted to, more than a few people wanted me to talk about this Diddy situation and what's been happening with it, and I'm going to do exactly that. And I have definitely been on the side of the street of where's the RICO at, and I don't know now, dog. Like the government, the government just hit a ninth inning, 2 outs bottom of the ninth, full count grand slam with what they just pulled today. So we're gonna definitely talk about it, man. But I've definitely been on the. I'm not, I'm not seeing a Rico. I'm seeing a very, very demonic individual in regards to what Diddy has been accused of, what has been reported, what has been admitted, even by his legal team, of the heinous things that he did do. But when you're on trial for a racketeering charge, that's what you're on trial for, bro. Okay, you know all that other stuff. You needed to keep that at the state level. Okay, and it's not at the state level. It's at the Fed level. So that means all of us is paying, bro. I mean, if you're gonna do, talking about him and all the heinous things he did to all these women and the abuse of employees, and you want to do all of that kind of stuff, dog. Hey man, that's something that you need to go ahead and let the local to handle that. Okay, get the New York District Attorney and all of them to get on that. But when you start bringing in feds, bro, you're bringing in everybody's money, dog, for this. And I'm like, well, where's the RICO at, man? We understand. Yeah, he might not be the nicest guy. Okay, he's a guy that you wouldn't want to date your sister. A guy you wouldn't want him to date your auntie. Okay, you wouldn't want him to be your stepdaddy. Okay, you wouldn't want any of that. But a RICO's a RICO, though. But today, okay, but today, man, the government pulled a straight jack move, bro, on some Ice Cube jacking for beats type shit with what they just pulled, bro. Okay. Now, I got it right here, dog. I got to talk about this, man, because I have definitely been, man, man, where the Rico at, man? I don't see a Rico. So today, okay, uh, they gave immunity to George Kaplan, who's a former employee of Sean Combs. He was his right hand man as far as an employee, who was going to plead the fifth. In regards to his testimony, he was saying, hey man, I might incriminate myself. So due to the fact that I'm not gonna incriminate myself, that's all right. Like, hey man, I'm plead the fifth, man, for so I don't incriminate myself, or I'm liable to. I'm gonna say something that's gonna get me in trouble, in other words. Okay, that's how this country is, how the judicial system is, where you can say, hey dog, hey man, I don't got any, I'm answering your questions, bro, because it's going, it might put me in trouble. Like, dude, I mean, that's crazy for you to be able to say, hey, man, I don't got to answer your question because I got the freedom to not answer it. But the government now, dog, they had in 1970, they installed this RICO charge, racketeering, criminal organization. And, that right there, bro, that is the, you better reconsider, dog. Okay. Because if you don't, that fifth, we're going to still throw your ass away. So this is what happened, bro. Okay. We all know Combs has been Puffy. Diddy, P. Diddy has been accused of sex trafficking by force, transportation to engage in prostitution, the Mann Act. Racketeering conspiracy is part of blockbuster federal investigation, blah, 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 blah. We all of that. Later faced 2 additional superseding indictments, blah, blah, blah. He pled not guilty. But during the lunch break today, because they had, you know, Kid Cudi was supposed to possibly, come up and testify against his will. Because a lot of people say, oh, he's a snitch. Dude, when the feds tell you and they give you a subpoena, dog, either you can come to court or your ass can go to jail for not coming to court. Okay? Hey, ain't no snitching going on when they're trying to arrest me. Okay? I didn't do anything and they're telling me to come. Hey, all bets are off, bro. Like I said, I'm going to go sleep in my bed. You go sleep in a 6x9. All right? Their former employee, George Kaplan, was granted immunity today because he said, I'm not testifying because I'm going to incriminate myself, dog. And I'm telling you this right now. Okay? Diddy might be done. Diddy might be done, dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. He might be done, dun, dun, dun after this, man. Okay? So they did it right in court. Number one, man, the defense didn't have no idea that this dude was going to be called. You're supposed to have discovery and all of that. This guy said he's pleading the fifth, which means he's not going to testify. Okay? We don't got to worry about it, Diddy. Sean, we don't got to worry about it. Well, what about George? We don't got to worry about George. George is pleading the fifth. It's official, like a referee's whistle. He doesn't have nothing to say. He's going to incriminate himself. He's pleading the fifth. Boo, boo, boo. They're going to have to try him. They're going to do all of that. Cool. Cool. Okay? Because it should be cool. All right? This is the main dude who was assistant to Diddy, his personal assistant, meaning he knows everything that's popping. Okay, he knows where everything, all the bodies are buried. He knows where all the money is. He knows where all the alleged illicit drugs and allegedly everything. This cat knows it all, bro. All right? Maybe he's caked off somewhere. I'll take the time. Okay, well, how long am I gonna get on a plead the fifth charge? A year, 2 years, 18 months. I'm in Barbados, baby, chilling, popping bottles with models and shit. Not in a Fed case, homie. This ain't the county we're talking about. We're talking about yo ass going to Leavenworth, all right? Brought him in the courtroom, just walked him in. I know Diddy was like this. What the hell is he doing here? I don't know. When you got 10 attorneys and none of them know what the hell is going on or why the homie is walking in here, you're in trouble, bro. They put him on the stand and they tell him, hey, you going to answer these questions? He said, hey, man, plead the fifth, blah, blah, blah. They're like, see, they cool. See, Puff, I told you it was cool. Oh, cool. He ain't got nothing to say. You're wasting our time, Your Honor. They're wasting our time. And he said, they went right there, right to the sidebar, defense, prosecution. He said, he's not going to testify. Judge, this is why you need to go ahead and sign this immunity agreement. We're willing to give him full immunity to testify, no matter what he did. No matter whether or not he unalived somebody, whether or not he planted the stuff, whether or not he's lying, telling the truth, whatever he did, bro, doesn't mean nothing now. He could say anything. Okay? Yeah, man, I did something strange for some change. Yeah, man, I stole that lady's purse and hit her over the head. Whatever. He's immune. That dude has no culpability, no involvement, no responsibility. He could say, yeah, man, I set the nigga up. I set him up. Hey, I put it all up. Diddy oiled and hey, I oiled myself. Yeah, I was involved. I feel. And the judge, Judge Aaron Submanian, granted the order. Let me have that right quick. Bailiff, can I have a pen? It's it is all bad, bro. The defense didn't even have no time, didn't have no retort, didn't have no opportunity. The dude he free as a bird. He going home, dog. He's definitely gonna go home and have him a pastrami sandwich tonight. Okay, extra sauerkraut on his shit. And Diddy's not. It's a cold game out here. All y'all cats out there, take this as a public service announcement and a cautionary tale, man. Just stick to moving a little bit of bud. Just stick to the little itty bit. Don't try to be a mogul. Don't try to be a shot caller. Don't get the federales, alphabet boys on your ass. Okay? Because once they own it, you're done, bruh. This is crazy to me that they pulled that one off. All right? So he testified. All right, he testified. This is what he said because it was before lunch. They did that before lunch. Okay, let's break for lunch. I know Diddy didn't eat anything. I know Diddy didn't eat his PBJ. I know he didn't drink his apple juice. I know he didn't have his applesauce. I know he didn't eat shit because I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been eating a damn thing. Crazy as hell, dog. Crazy as hell. This is what it is. Not that all this stuff that we're offended by. Really bad. Diddy's not a nice guy. He's not a good guy. But they said at the beginning of the hearing, when they did their opening statements, his defense said, Sean Combs is a complicated man, but this isn't a complicated case. He's not the nicest of guys. And yeah, he's definitely got a lot of major problems, but this RICO's a different thing. Doesn't look like it anymore. Okay. So here's what it is. So here's what Kaplan said after lunch, that the prosecution ate well, bro. They ate good. I don't think the defense ate good at all because they only had a lunch period to get ready. So Kaplan said, he got on there. He said at times he feared Combs. Combs threatened his job on a monthly basis. Okay. I believe that. If you watch Making the Band, you watched any of those shows that Diddy had. I mean, Diddy made those dudes walk all the way to Harlem in the middle of the night to go get him a piece of cheesecake. Like, I mean, that's not hard to believe. Okay. I mean, that he's ruthless. All right. Kaplan said one time, Combs got in his face, yelled out at him after he bought 2.5-gallon water bottles instead of a single water bottle. So in other words, he said, go get me a gallon of water. Okay. He goes there. They don't have a gallon of water. So, the dude is, he's a common sense. I'll just get 2.5 gallons. He said Diddy yelled at him because he wanted it in one thing. That's just trying to scare somebody. That's just somebody just trying to be a bully, trying to be a Debo. Okay. But I'm still like, okay, I don't see that. All right. This is where it started getting bad. Nobody cared about no water bottle. Nobody cared that you got your job threatened. That ain't shit. But this right here is the difference. He told the court he prepped and cleaned Combs's hotel rooms, including picking up baby oil from various parts of the rooms to help protect Combs's public image. That's number one, bro. That's number one. There was assaults in those rooms. There were things that were illegal going on. Then I'm not talking about the consensual shit, because sometimes it was. Cassie said sometimes she was down. Other times she wasn't. And it doesn't matter about the 10 times that she was down. It only matters about the one time she wasn't. And guess what? That's not good. All right. Prosecutor had at least 30 more minutes that they're going to pick up tomorrow. Okay. This right here, bro, is complicit to show that they made it. The feds are coming for you. They got you. Okay. It's taking so long. They're just, hey man, we're just going to take our time. All right. They said that he threatened his job. Set it up perfect. He worked for Combs and Combs threatened him, dog. Menacing. See, a lot of y'all don't understand all that, man. Y'all think, man, you walk up on the dude, man, and you buck, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you ain't gonna do shit? Do all of that. It all depends on where you at, bro. What state, what, where you at, bro, because that could turn into a lot of shit. You know, did you do it at the library, dog? Hey man, you know, did you do it in front of the federal building? Like, yo, it ain't just threats. It could turn into terroristic threats. It could turn into menacing. It could turn into all kinds of shit. What did you say? Okay, did you say you was gonna blow up somebody's car? Like what's being accused of Diddy? Okay, that he threatened to blow up. Cassie said he did. Kid Cudi's whip, and then Kid Cudi's whip, boom. Kid Cudi gonna be on the stand. He ain't got no choice. Kid Cudi got to get up and say what it is. And as a rapper, that ain't good that you got to say what it is, dog. Okay. If I was Kid Cudi, I'd be like, well, yeah, all I know, dog, is I came outside and my shit was on fire. It was a fireball. I don't know shit. Well, were you messing with oh man, well, you know, I don't know. You know, shit. I got a rap career. Nobody gonna want to buy a snitch record. But is he a snitch if the feds are forcing him to say some shit? You lie under oath. You don't know what they know. They might have had. You don't fool with the feds, bro. You just do what the feds tell you to do. Okay. George Kaplan, 34 years old, worked for Combs from 2013 to 2015. Started off as a college executive assistant at Nickelodeon. When his boss moved to Combs Enterprises, he followed him. He said he became one of Combs' closest employees, managing everything from late night studio sessions to make sure Combs' toiletries were arranged before he woke up. That means that he's in the inner sanctum, bro. He's in the master bedroom. George Kaplan is in the master bedroom, dog. This is not cool, bruh. This is not cool, okay? So he worked for him in New York, and he worked with him in L.A. That's across state lines, bro. That's federal. He worked New York, Cali. That's Fed. It's Fed, bruh, okay? All right? And he described how his job became increasingly demanding and broad when he gained the music mogul's trust. Once Puffy thought he could trust them, that's when he started letting them know about the freak-offs, okay? I'm telling you. He said he worked between 80 and 100 hours a week. Often started a shift at 9:30 a.m. one day and ending the next day at 7 a.m. So this dude worked 7 a.m., 9:30 a.m., let's say today, and then the next day he would get off at 7 a.m. So this dude is working 16 hours, bro. Okay? 80 to 100 hours a week. So what I got to say about it, I'm gonna read your comments. Diddy should have took the plea deal, bro. The plea deal that was offered to him in the pretrial hearing. We don't know how long it was, but this could put him away for life. If he gets convicted of this RICO, that's 75, bro. That's 75. He's 55. Do the math, bro. He ain't getting out. Okay. Now it would, the sexual trafficking and all of that, it all depends on how many counts, but he probably can get out in 10. They probably was gonna give him 10. Probably could have got out in 7. Okay. Got out in 7. He would have been like 62. Okay, man. Get out 62. Go to a nice, go to a nice island somewhere, bruh. Chill. You know what I'm saying? Live out the rest of your days. But they need to be working on a plea bargain right now, dog. I think the homie's goose is cooked, man. I think it's cooked. I think this dude, it doesn't take a lot. All it took was employee. He's verified, especially if there's employee records. You got the you got the AP, tax records, any of that stuff showing that he's an employee. The payroll check, flying from state to state, involved in these sexual situations that were unlawful. You're paying people, prostitution, even though Cassie might have paid. Cassie ain't on trial. This is the bad part. Do I believe there's other people that's complicit in this that should be on trial? Yeah. I think a whole bunch of people need to be on trial. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen. Nobody's going to put Cassie in jail. She's extremely pregnant. She was definitely victimized. She's a woman, all of that. But hey, man, this country is not fair. It's not for you to think it's fair. It's not. What it is for you not to be stupid. You need to know it's not fair. You look a certain way, you come from a certain background, you got a certain religion, you got a certain sexual orientation, you got a certain economic status. Your ass can't walk around here doing crazy shit. And even if you do crazy shit, you better play games and play the game with everybody. But once you start trying to act like you Billy Badass and you don't need nobody and you know their secrets too, and you're gonna go to the press and you're gonna sue and you're gonna do all of that, then they're gonna take you down. And that's what happened. This whole situation, when Diddy, in my opinion, when Diddy tried to sue Diageo, the owners of the Ciroc vodka and all of that, man, because he was trying to get, a settlement and all that kind of stuff to try to get out of his deal. And that's when all this went haywire. I mean, everybody got secrets. But if everyone agrees not to say shit, I don't talk, you don't talk, George don't talk, Cassie don't talk, you know what I'm saying? Nobody talks. Shit, we all in trouble. I'm gonna shut the hell up, dog. Okay? Yeah. Like, what? Man, you better. All right, dog. Remember, we said we wasn't talking about that. That's the only way this works. Everybody shut the hell up, man. Shut the F up. Don't open your damn trap. Don't say shit. Okay? But when you say, hey, man, you get out. You got a free get out of jail free card, bro. You can live out the rest of your days, dog. Diddy can't threaten you, man, locked up in Leavenworth, bro. What are you going to do? You can't do nothing. They're going to take everything. They're going to take all his assets. All his assets are frozen right now. He's got a $61 million house right here in LA, man, right in Homely Hills, bro. Okay? I've never been in it, but I've been in front of it. Okay? Because I was actually going somewhere and Diddy is having a party and I didn't even know he's having a party because I was never invited to those kind of parties, even though I was in the entertainment business. But I just so happened to be going to somebody else's house to go and check out some stuff. And he had, the streets were just crazy. He was just blocked off and all of that. And I couldn't even get through there. And I was like, damn, man, Diddy's house is right here. I was like, I wrote him with, what's going on? Man, Diddy, man, Diddy party over there. I was like, damn, man, shit. I ain't never been invited. Now I know why. Now I know why I was never invited. Because they looked at me and they said, nah, he's not going to do it. He's not going to do it. No, he's not. Okay. He's not going to take that. He's not invited. With that being said, he can't even sell that house. Nobody wants to buy it, bro. They're scared that those freak offs and jump offs in there. They don't even want to do it. The house is beautiful, immaculate. People buy mansions all the time, especially, Chinese, internationally people buy all these properties all the time here in Los Angeles. Buy these mansions. They don't want to touch that one, bro. They don't want to touch it. It's going to probably be on the market. It's been on the market for like a year, and it's probably going to be on the market longer than that until all this is solidified and somebody decides that to get it at a bargain basement price. Nobody wants to pay $61 million for a place that could have ghosts. Okay, could be haunted. So I definitely got to say this. This George Kaplan can sink the battleship by himself. What I just saw here and what I just read to you is good enough. You only got a hit on one charge. You don't got a hit on all the charges. You just got a hit on one. That's it, bro. You get enough at bats, man, you're going to get a hit. Simple as that. Batting average is going to suck. Okay, you batting 120. So what? That 120 was a grand slam, man. We won the World Series. Like, shit, better get a hit during that time than to not get a hit. I don't think all of this stuff's going to stick. I think a lot of it is hearsay. I think a lot of it is not solidified. But George Kaplan might have just did just enough. Okay, when you're 55, bro, 30 years, that's 85. 40 years, that's, that's 95. You out of here. Okay, you gone. Don't take long. And this right here, man, to have a guy come in who knows it all and you tell him it don't matter what you did, big dog. Judge signed off on that shit right in front of Diddy, bro. They're not playing, man. I really think that their case wasn't as solid. I'm gonna read your questions. I really think that this case wasn't as solid as they thought it was going to be. I thought that there was a lot of holes in some of the testimony. I thought that there was witnesses. Some of these witnesses did not look good. Okay. Dawn from Danity Kane, she did not look credible at all. She went up there and then she started hemming and hawing. She didn't look good. The psychologist who came up today and was talking about people that, they hold down their feelings and this, that, and the other. She also was in the Amber Heard Johnny Depp case. So they got the professionals to come out, get a bag, sit in front of somebody and talk about, the clinical side. But with all that being said, bro, this George Kaplan might have did just enough, dog. This might have been a tush push with a second left, man, on a 2-point conversion to win. Like, doesn't take much. All right. We will definitely see. But come on, man. How do you give the cat who did it all with me? How do you give the cat who's the right-hand homie who got paid to do it? He got paid to do all of that. Okay? DIDDY. Okay. He lined all that shit up. All the oil, all the smelling salts and shit. He had all of that. Okay? Had the sheets all perfectly ironed out, all of that. Lighting system. Come on, man. Everybody got to go. Are you crazy? I'm not going to jail by myself. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're going to jail by yourself, dog. They letting everybody out but you. Bad business. All over some buns, bro. I mean, I don't get it, bro. I ain't never had no buns that good. I mean, never, bro. I'm going to blow $1 billion bag over some buns. Really? Really, bro? Over some oil and some... I don't get it, dog. I'd be like, man, y'all go wherever the hell y'all want to go. Come on, man. Would you blow $1 billion over some buns? Would you? I know I wouldn't. Tomorrow, I'm still counting. Next week, I'm still counting. Next month, I'm still counting. 6 months, still counting. 2 years from now, I'm still counting. I mean, ain't no buns worth this shit. You're going to prison and you're losing all your bread, bro. You're losing everything over some buns, bro. She done had 3 kids with the next one. The person you going to jail for has 3 kids. 1 already cooking. Okay. Oh, man, I don't get it, man. I don't understand these celebrities, bro. I don't get it. I've been around a lot of celebs, A-list celebs. I've been around a lot of people, bro. I don't get it, bro. I mean, maybe. Yeah. From what I'm thinking, I'm going to read your questions. From what I'm thinking, from why I've been around so many people, I mean, household name people who have their names on the Walk of Fame, the star and shit. I've been around them, inner sanctum, hanging out, bowling, shooby-dooby. I've done a lot of shit with people just hanging out. I ain't never did nothing with them like that. Y'all go that way, I go this way. But with that being said, those yeses, bro. You don't understand when everybody tells you yes all the time and you never hear no. Those no's that you're getting, the no that you didn't get the raise, the no she don't want to marry you, the no that you didn't get the car loan, the no you didn't get the mortgage. Those no's that you get, that we get, are keeping your ass as a normal, walking around, able to get along with everybody person. Because they get here no, you got heard no. When you hear a yes, you're excited. Hey, man, we're going to Applebee's tonight. Hey, baby, they gave me a quarter raise. Oh, shit. I'm about to get me a double one of those double ass, not top shelf margaritas, the little $5 ones. Yeah, babe, you can go ahead and have 2 of those tonight. Oh, can I have it blended? Oh, can I have it frosted up? Yeah, girl. Hey, throw an extra shot in there for my baby. Yeah. Those yeses you get are nowhere near the amount of yeses that Puff got. Puff got yeses all day. And if he got a no, he'd threaten the shit out of you. He'd beat the shit out of you. And he'd pay the shit out of you. So that's what it is. There is no no. Oh, what? Oh, never mind. Nah, dog. What? Kaboom. Oh, yeah, dog, I reconsider shit. So that's why. I'm like, damn, they don't never hear no. They family can't tell them no. They mama can't tell them no. They sister, they kids, nobody can tell them no, dog. But you know who can tell them no? The United States government could tell your ass no real good. And they'll definitely do some unfair shit. Hey, man, why are you letting him go? Because he with us now. He with us now. Okay. That damn George Kaplan walked in. Oh, say, can you see by the... Wait a minute, man. Aren't you from Greece? Hey, dog. I'm about to get my green card. They about to speed my shit up. Okay, I'm about to get my citizenship. I'm definitely not going to be fooling with you. You said you were doing this. You said you were doing that. I'm just telling you, bro. It's all bad. Right here. Immunity. That means everything, bro. Don't matter. Think of the most heinous thing. Trust me, I can definitely think of something that is the most heinous thing where you need to explode as soon as you did it. Your ass need to just evaporate. Okay, on some Thanos shit. That doesn't even count. They in church, man. George is gonna be at church on Sunday, sitting next to you. Hey, George, weren't you just on the trial? Yeah, man, that was my old life, man. You know, that's my old life. Okay, tell you play around. All right, let me read you guys' questions, man. This is crazy to me, but hey, man, those Cassie Buns must be something else, bro. I'm telling you, bro. She's kind of skinny. She's pretty as hell. Very, very good looking. But come on, dog. Man, I mean, come on, man. Not my type. I mean, you know. I mean, this right here got more curves on it than her, man. I'm like, man, I wouldn't be. Nah, dog. Okay, you gotta have a lot more than that, dog. Oh shit, that's crazy. All right, Big B. Okay, what's happening? Let me read my boys first. Okay, you tip your bartender, get read first. Louis G with the 199. Don't know what's going on. Major Raider. Hey, Major Raider. Never follow Diddy, but I'm surprised by all the deviant download talk. Hey, I'm not surprised, Major. You know why? Because I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. In the 90s, I was young. I was a producer, music producer. I was producing a lot of artists. I was working with major labels, and I had a friend. I came to LA and I met a girl who was a friend of somebody who actually worked. At that time, it was MCA Records, and MCA Records distributed Uptown Records, and Uptown Records turned into Bad Boy Entertainment. And I was trying to find a way to get, because I wanted to do something with Biggie. I had beats, I had all this shit. And I had a little bit of a track record. I had a little bit of heat. I'm like, so this girl that I was dealing with hooked me up with her friend. I came down and went to the label and met with her. Okay. She heard my stuff, you know. She's like, man, damn, this shit is hot. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to be down, trying to get with him, and she looked around, she closed the door. True story. God's my witness. She closed the door. She said, what did you say? I said, yeah, I'm trying to get down with Bad Boy, down puffing them, dog. I got some beats. And she said, just like this to me. She said, I will never introduce you to Sean. Just like that. She said, I'll never introduce you to Sean. I was like, why? She said, because you do not understand. I couldn't do that to you. I said, but I'm like, you don't even know me like that. She's like, I'm telling you. I do all of the sample clearances. I do all of the producer deals. She did all the legal shit. She's like, man, you do not want it. I'm telling you. You do it on your own. But everybody else, open door. Anybody you want to get with, label, any other artist, any other company, cool. But that company, no. And so when she told me that, man, I was still kind of like, well, maybe she just kind of hating. Because when you're young, you know, you think everyone's hating. You just think that. You know, you're in the mid-20s, you popping, you thinking, man, somebody's trying to slow you down. Once I started hanging out with them and I start talking to other people, they start telling me the same shit. Oh, man, dog, man, I did this. I didn't get paid. Oh, this happened. Oh, da-da-da. Oh, blah, blah, blah. This, da, oh, da-da-da. Woo, woo, woo. After that, I never tried. After that. So I'm just letting you know that was 30 years ago. What was it? 2020, 2025? That's 95. That's 94. Okay. You know, Big wasn't out of here till 96. Okay. Pac died in 95. So it was like before Pac died, like that year. They're like, no. And that was back then. So, man, I ain't surprised by all the stories. But what I'm surprised about is that you let all these people know what was popping. I mean, you didn't need all these people. Do it yourself. But hey, y'all got it. All right. Let me go back to the top. Big B. Okay. TD, what's going on? TD, what's happening? TD on it. Okay. Major Raider, what's going on? Clean Plastores, where's the RICO? They done hit Diddy with a freako. Okay. Yeah. Now that's true. Like I said before, there's no law against being a freak. Being freaky is not illegal if it's consensual. That's the thing. Okay. Now, Glenn, we OG, we worldly men, dog. Like, either we know it by it happening to us or somebody standing next to us it happened to. Now, me, all these kind of things happen to the cats that were around me. And I've seen good guys get taken down by a misunderstanding. Say it like that. I done seen dudes in the NFL, NBA, and Major League Baseball that I used to be around back in the Bay who yesterday it was this, but today it's that because of a circumstance. Circumstances changed overnight. All kinds of different ones, bro. Okay? I thought we were together. I didn't know about this one over here. I didn't know you had a baby back home. I didn't know all of that, dog. Shit changes, bro. The perspective changes, bro. And you know what, man? You got to know how to maneuver, bro, when you have some shit. You have some shit, you can't move like everybody else. And that's the thing. Sarah, what's going on? Sarah, what's going on? Tony Dale. Okay, what's happening? What's happening? Okay. Donnie Castro said barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken, barbecue ribs, dog. Brisket. Coleslaw on the side. Okay. Battered fries and shit. Show ass. Show ass, bro. Show ass, man. It ain't cool, but it is what it is. Okay. Sarah says, I told you over the info who's going to come in regarding these as a business center employees and prove the alleged RICO charges. You better not lie because perjury charges 2 to 4 years in prison. Now that's the thing. Okay. You did say that, Sarah, but for me, I do have, I almost became an attorney, man. So I have some legal background. I would, bachelor's degree. I have, I was going to go to law school, all that shit. Okay. And, so this is very much my major, very much what I wanted to do at one time. And I'm looking at it from me being in that courtroom, me being either on the prosecution or me being on the defense. And I'm like, man, it's looking kind of winnable. But when you got the power to give people immunity, when you got the power to just pick and point at somebody and just say, you don't got shit to worry about. I don't care what you did. You could have, stole, blew up an armored truck. Okay. We don't care. All we want you to do is sit up there and tell them what we want you to tell them. That's power, bro. That's power that you can't fool with, man. You don't want that. It's bad. Okay. What's up, Bishop? He has some serious mental issues. He does, but he's not on trial for that. Like, they went after the biggest thing they could get. All this other stuff to us is worse. All the stuff that's out, all the crazy stuff, all the immoral stuff, that stuff is crazier because we're normal people, man. We're normal people who have common sense, who don't think that shit is cool. We don't have to get along. We don't have to form Voltron on any level, but we can all agree. All this shit is too much, bro. It's too much. It's too much. All of us can agree, man, it's a little too much. But is it a RICO charge? No, the RICO is the one that can put them away for life. That's the one. All the 15 years, 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, 7 years, but they didn't want that shit. They want the one that's going to put his ass away. The stuff that we think isn't that big of a deal is getting more time than the stuff that we're like, man, damn, this dude's off the hook. Okay? All right. Sarah says, there's always a few people that will give up the info. Dog, especially when you're telling me I'm exonerated. All right. Justin Sizzle. What's going on, Felix? Roscoe, 99 Outlaw. What's up, Outlaw? Glenn said the only one that could save Purdy is Trump. Now, that's possible. That's his last retort. Diddy did have a good relationship with DJT. He did have a good relationship with DJT. That's true. Okay. They said it didn't work for Suge, it ain't gonna work for Diddy. Now, Suge is different. Suge state. Suge ain't got no Fed. Suge don't have no Fed. He's just on a murder charge for running over the homie. Okay. That's not fed. Okay. This fed. Difference. Okay. Difference. Even though Suge got life, but I think he has possibility of parole though. All right. It's possible. All right. Okay. Straight up. Okay. Major Raider. Yeah, she was. Cassie was trying to not. She definitely was trying to help the homie, dog. She still loved the dude. And unfortunately for the husband, Alec, fine dude. I mean, that's what happens, dog. Like, she ain't over the dude yet. Like, that's kind of, I don't ever feel bad for somebody who's simping. When you simping, that's what happens, man. You can't simp your way in life, bro. You gotta, either you have to accept that's what she did and just leave it be, and she ain't loving you all the way, or you gotta say, I can't do it. So, I mean, I don't feel sorry for the dude. Okay. Bishop said, even the Teflon Don's not above the law. That's facts. I mean, hey, everybody had an answer. Okay, to that. Okay. Donnie said, it got to be consensual. Ask Shay. Hey, man, Shay Sharp, man, your uncle Shay. I keep telling you guys, he ain't my uncle. Okay. He couldn't possibly be. Okay. My uncle was never that stupid. Okay. That dude, he ain't even in that much trouble because he doesn't have a criminal case. Okay. He just has a civil case. He should have paid. That's what you do with professionals. That's why I didn't deal with professionals like that, though. Okay. I mean, well, shit. Is a stripper considered to be a professional? Is strippers considered to be professionals? Shit, not when they're not on that pole, and I never had to pay. Okay, like, hey, when you get done milking these tricks, let's go. Meet me at valet. Okay, but hey, man, you got to pay a professional, dog. You want to pay her, man. That's what happens, dog. Now you got to pay her, and now your bag is ruined. Okay. All right, Bishop said he's going away for show. Oh, he was going away for show, but how long was he going to go away for? Like, they were really like, he don't got no case. Ain't nobody going to testify against me. Okay. And unfortunately, man, that's what it is, bro. Unfortunately, dog, this George Kaplan, dog, man, might have a stick of dynamite. He walked in there with a stick of dynamite, dog, lit. Okay. It's all bad, bro. All they got to do, all the jury has to do was believe him, and it's over. It's over, dude. I only need one charge. All these charges, bro. All these charges. It's crazy. Where did I have the listings of the charges? Accused of sex trafficking by force. Transportation to engage in prostitution. That's the one. Trafficking by force, it's all a matter of perspective. Was it consensual? Was it not? Was the lines blurred? Were people were they intoxicated? Were they under drugs? Were they hallucinating? What was it? Okay. Were they on that narcotic? We don't know. Transportation to engage in prostitution. That's the Mann Act. That's your ass. They got Chuck Berry on that shit. They got Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin got out of it. They got Jack Johnson, the black boxer in the early. That's who they created it for, because he had them white women. He was taking them white women's across the. They're like, nah, we can't have him doing that. The Mann Act, bro, ran racketeering conspiracy. The other part about him making Cassie's mom pay $20,000 or release the sex tape, that's racketeering. That's his ass. It's all bad, bro. We'll need to. That's why they stacked the charges. That's why they're like, 100 counts. Like, are we going to be wrong 100 times, bro? Like, all right. We're almost to the end. Not guilty, 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 not guilty. 99. Not guilty. All right, man. Shoot, man. We only got one more, dog. The jury finds him guilty. You got 99 problems, but that one charge was one. I mean, that's your ass, dog. That's your ass. Okay. It's all bad. Can't take the deal now because they tried to give him the deal at the beginning. They said, hey, dog, we got you dead to rights, homie. Take this deal. He's like, nah, dog. And why would Diddy take the deal? This dude has beaten so many odds to get to where he is. He's bet on himself over and 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 over again, and got to the level of a billionaire. He thinking, hey man, I got the Shine case back in the days. I mean, Johnny Cochran ain't here. This ain't the first time Diddy has been on a trial for his life. It's the second time he's been on trial for his life. He think I could do it again. Let me just do this last caper. That's happened to a lot of my homies, bro. Hey man, you need to cut it out, dog. Like you came up on this one, man. Just got this last one, bro. And once I'm done with that, I'm done. And you were done in the wrong way. Justin Sizzle, what's going on? Hey man, I'm chilling, dog. Chilling, baby. Okay, Shaq, D Bernie. She got 28 years up patrol, like 12, I do believe. Do you think Cassie's frying herself off the record, big dog? Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, man, you just have to get D Bernie. Your best way to do that, dog, to get the SAG card, just real quick, because I told you to ask me that, is that, start doing some background work, man, and then try to get yourself in a position where somebody's going to give you a speaking role, man. All you got to do is say a couple of words, that's going to be, and then they put you in. I got in because I was in higher learning, okay, with John Singleton. That's how I got in. Okay, I got in SAG by being singing on the soundtrack because I was on the soundtrack. So they put me in. My voice was synchronized in the movie twice because I co-wrote the song and I was singing on the hook. And next thing you know, SAG called me and said, "Hey, you want to join the Screen Actors Guild?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, dog! I'm gonna join the Screen Actors Guild so I can get me a big ass check." So that's how that works. As far as Suge Knight, parole, yeah, dog, because he's state. You get half-time served. When you in state, you get. Every day you get a day served. That's how they get your ass out of there. Okay, like a day and a half. For every day you serve in state, they give you like a day and a half time served. That's how they pretty much do it if you're eligible. And he's eligible for parole. So shit, 12 years from now, shit, how old is Suge? Suge is 60? Yeah, Suge's 60. So, or about to be 60. He's a 59 or 60. So he'll be out when he's 72. It's not bad. To do what he did, it's not bad. Okay. All right. Okay. Sarah said Cassie's mom had to take an equity line to pay Diddy $20,000. The money paid back to Cassie's mom from Bad Boys. He's so stupid. I mean, he's like trying to punish her parents, bro. What's $20,000 to Diddy? That's no money. Like, I got to be careful though. I got to be careful. I could say a lot, but I got to be careful. Let me just put it to you like this. When celebrities would have parties at their houses, D Bernie knows this because he's in the game. I ain't gonna say, because if I say it, everyone's gonna know who it is. But I'll say this. Went to a fight party at somebody's house. Household name. I don't care who in your family. I don't care who your family you ask, they're gonna know who he is. Had a fight party at his house. It was lit. It was dope. Everybody was there. I don't care who you name. Everybody was there. Everybody. And of course I was there. Without question. And I was talking to one of the homies because everything was catered, open bar. I mean, you don't pay for shit. You don't pay for nothing, bro. Valet, food, catered food, all these different stations you can go to. Chinese food over Mexican food, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Everywhere, bro. Everywhere it's just popping. Shooby-doobies everywhere, DJs everywhere, everything's going on, just cracking. Just think of the dopest place you ever been in and put it times 10 to it. I asked one of the homies, I was like, man, how much is all of this, bro? Party was over $100,000 just to throw the party. That's just for food. That's just for everything, $100,000. $100,000 on a party, and this was years ago. So you look at today's money, probably like $250,000 just to throw a fight party, just to throw a party with a big ass screen, everybody watching the fight, and then we're just in there. Nobody's paying for nothing. Ain't charged. You can't pay to be in. You can't tip nobody to get in. You either in or you ain't. And that was a house party. That wasn't a Diddy party. That wasn't a party that he would have. So you're talking about $20,000 when you throw parties that are $250,000, $500,000 for a party that you aren't making any money off of. $20,000? Because you knew that $20,000 was going to hurt her family. That is evil, man. That is definitely demonic. That's a demon, man, to go up somebody's mama, dog. That's really bad. Okay, just to try to keep her in check. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know why her mother didn't call the police. I don't know. I'm not casting any aspersions on her. I don't have to say allegedly. I don't have to say allegedly. And the reason why is because it's testimony in a federal case. All I'm going by is the testimony. Okay. So I ain't got to say allegedly on that one because it's not me making up nothing. It's what I heard. Okay. Straight from her. That's, you know, but with that being said, I would have called the police, bruh. I don't give a damn. Whether Cassie would have been my daughter. Hey, Diddy, I don't care about none of that shit. But like I said before, maybe she just begged her mother not to do this or that or whatever. And then 2 days later, the money's back in her account. Like, what was that about, bro? I mean, if you can't keep, I always say, man, whatever you can't keep by this or by that other thing, then you can't keep it. It's that simple, dog. Okay? If you can't keep it in the sack and you can't keep it from the mouthpiece flowing from the survival scrolls, it ain't you. You got to threaten and coerce and fight and kick and claw and pour oil and videotape, and you got to do all of that to keep somebody, bro. And like, please leave, dog. I always had so many things popping, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, I don't give a damn. Okay, don't even threaten me like, I don't know if I want to do it. If you could say this one more. Hello? Hello? Get your ass up out of here, dog. You threatening me. Okay. Yeah, Suge Knight is 60. I see what you're saying, D. Bernie. But that's next conversation. Okay. Yeah, Bishop, man, you my homie too, dog. And the reason why is, man, because we both from the soil. Okay, we both from that soil. And no matter that you a man of the cloth, you still understand your boy. And that's how you friends with people. You friends with people, man, because you accept them for who they are and you don't try to change who they are. Okay. But like I said before, man, I think it's barbecue chicken for the homie. Unfortunately, man, I ain't gonna lie. I did meet Diddy one time, bro. I did meet him and he was hella cool. Okay. I met him at a movie premiere. Grumman's Chinese Theater. Man, I don't even remember what movie. What movie was that for? I gotta remember. But it was cool, man. I had to talk. It was a long story, but I had to talk to who he was next to, and who he was next to was a celebrity as well. And when I talked to him, he was standing there talking to him, and then I was just like, "Hey, man, how you doing, brother?" And he was like, "Hey, brother, how you doing?" Da 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 da. So he was cool. It's the only time I met him, but I didn't know nothing, and I wasn't invited nowhere. But he was cool when I met him. But then again, she probably looked at me and was like, "Eh, well, he's definitely not my type." Because I'm not. Okay, I'm not any man's type. All right, understand that shit. Okay. Sarah said, I think he was, there was other threats that was made. Mistake was paying it back from bad boys. I thought he would have never got caught. I thought the NDAs would protect him. Unfortunately, Sarah, NDAs is something that a lot of people have utilized in this city for decades. I mean, the casting couch and what goes on has been going on since the actual Warner Brothers and, the Mayor Goldwyn's, Sam Goldwyn's, and all of these people who have studios were doing this back in the 20s and 30s, man. Brokering stuff with some buns, bro. I mean, it's been going on forever. And them NDAs have been solid until now. Because I think now with the Me Too movement, hashtag Me Too, and I think that with women being so persecuted by these men that now it's like I couldn't sign an NDA because I was under duress. I couldn't sign an NDA because I was drugged. I couldn't sign an NDA because I was scared. It's not illegal. If the government's going to enforce it and say, hey, that NDA she signed was under duress. That NDA she signed was he was chemically induced under MDA. You were threatening her mother, threatening this and that. No, man, you can't sign a contract when you're under duress. So these NDAs ain't worth shit. And especially if there's a federal indictment, if I indict you and I throw a subpoena on you and tell you to testify, I don't give a damn your damn NDA, homie. Do you want to go to jail for 4 years, man, for not answering questions? Well, I signed an NDA. Well, shit, if you help me convict this fool, you won't have to worry about it because the nigga be locked up. How's he gonna get at you if he's at jail? Oh, yeah, that's kind of true. Oh, well, you know what? On the date of February, on the date of February 14th, Valentine's Day, he did something strange for some change. Cloop, cloop. Straight up. Man, if you don't have to pay for some buns, man, you better work on your game. Man, you know what's funny about that, though, Major Raider? You're from LA and you've been around and I've been around, and plus, you know, our circumstances of what we have been around. You can always find somebody that can make an excuse for anything, bro. Make an excuse for anything. And I definitely got stories, bro. I mean, I'm just gonna write a script, dog. I gotta make millions off my shit. Can't just be putting it up here for free. With that being said, I done had people tell me, oh man, you pay for it anyway, bro. You taking her out to dinner, man. You ever took a girl to the movies? Yeah. You ever took a girl, man, out to dinner? Yeah. Yeah, man, you ever took her to a concert? Yeah. Yeah, man, you're paying for it, man. I'm just getting to it, man. I'm just getting through all the bullshit. I done had people tell me that all the time, dog, that live that life, that pay. You know what I said? This was my answer. This was my answer to every time. And I'm talking about a lot of times when I was ragging on these cats for paying for buns. I always said this when they said, oh, Shaq, you act like you ain't never took a girl to eat. Yeah, oh, man, you're paying for gas. Insurance on your car, man. Just come up with all kinds of crazy shit. Hotel, they went at the hotel. You're paying for it. I said, you know what I said? Just like this. I said, yeah, I took her out to eat. They start laughing. I said, but I ate too. I took her to the hotel, but I took a shower and slept too. Oh, I went to the concert, but I went to the concert too. She's with me where I'm going. We went to eat, fool. We went over here. We went there. I was there, bro. I'm paying for me. Did you pay yourself to clap? Shh. Quiet as hell after I said that shit. They ain't have shit to say. Did you pay yourself? No. You gave her $1,200. Did you say, well, you know what, girl? I clapped too, so let me go ahead and just give you $6. You didn't do that. It was in barbershop that one time I did that, dog. Everybody was rolling. I was like, me and you ain't the same. I'm paying half is for me, half is for her. Okay? You gave her $1,200 to clap. Did you pay yourself to clap? No. We're not the same. We're not the same. Okay. I heard, oh, you pay her to leave. Oh, I heard that too. Did you pay yourself for her to leave? That's the key. Did you pay you? Because when I eat, it wasn't, well, I'm only paying for you and I ain't paying for me. Nah, dog. I'm a participant. We're together, at least for the next couple of hours. But you didn't. See, so these are the type of things I would say. And they would just be like, oh, man, you always coming up with some crazy shit. Oh, I'm crazy. I'm not paying. Here. What? Man, it should be, you need to be paying me. I mean, come on. Hell you talking about? Plenty of times I done been took out. Hey, you taking me out to eat. You taking me to the Raider game. You come on. Playing with me. Crazy as hell. You taking me to the Up and Smoke tour. You crazy. Same result. Okay? Man, I always had an answer for these fools, bruh. I'm from the Bay. I'm from the soil. All we do is oil it up, talk. Not Diddy style either, dog. Okay? We definitely know how to. We got the mouthpiece. Whatever the mouth ain't getting it done, dog. I'm talking my way into everything. I'm not paying for shit. I'm talking my way into everything, bro. Okay? That's why. But yeah, I've heard it all. Oh, man, you're not paying them to stay. You're paying them to leave. I've heard every scenario, dog. Problem is you ran into a real one that knows how to tell you, did you pay yourself? Well, why would I do that? That's what I'm saying. We're not the same. Not the same, dog. I had an entree. She had an entree. I was going to eat anyway. I mean, damn. I mean, man, what? Man, when I was in my 20s, I was an absolute monster, bro. I was an absolute monster, dog. I don't even know how I made it, man, without having no kids, no diseases, no baby mamas, no marriages, nothing. I don't know how the hell God was looking out for your boy, because I was doing too much. But with that being said, I'm still here, clean as a whistle. But with that being said, then I gotta go. I'll say this, dude. I used to always say I never really asked girls out. When I got, out of college and I was at my own thing, my own crib, my own whip, my own this, my own that, I didn't really ask girls to go out. What I did was this. Hey, man, I'm about to go get something to eat. You want to roll? I'm trying to help you young niggas out, dog. Even you old niggas. Because if she say no, you're going to go anyway. Oh, I'm about to go eat. You want to roll? I'm about to go get some Chinese food. You want to roll? Oh, I'm about to go get some ice cream. You want to roll? I'm giving you guys, this is a blessing game. I'm giving you fools right now. You don't ask a girl out. You ask her, does she want to roll? That's the difference. Why? Because it lets her know you're going regardless. I was doing that shit when I was 21, 22. There's no pressure. Date is pressure. Y'all pressuring these girls. Y'all pressuring them. Stop applying pressure, bro. Just tell them, yo, shit, man, I'm about to go to the Laker game. Shit. Okay, you want to roll? Oh, well, I got something to do. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call somebody else. That's all good. I thought of you. You said you like Kobe, so you want to roll? You want to roll? Cool. She probably go if you say you want to roll. Hey, well, man, what are you doing Saturday night, man? You like to go out? Go out? Nah, man, shit. She started talking like, hey, man, you say you like food. Have you ever been to Pasquale's? Pasquale's? I heard about Pasquale's. Pasquale's cracking. Yeah, I'm going to Pasquale's on Friday, man. Let me know if you want to roll. It's different. I'll let you know. I kind of want to roll. You better hurry up, because like, I got like 2 other people. Well, why you ask? Because I figured you kind of would like it. You kind of look like you would like going to a place like that. I know you don't go. I know the guys you see don't take you nowhere like that. They ain't taking you no Pasquale's. They taking you to Popeyes. They taking you to Popeyes, girl. They ain't taking you no Pasquale's up in this piece. I'm about to go to Pasquale's. You want to roll? Guess who was running the road with your nigga Shaq to Pasquale's? Me. Because I didn't put no pressure on her. Hey, you want to roll? Because not, I'm telling you, dog. Megan, Celeste, okay? Latanya, shit, I'm trying to help you go somewhere. You know that fool you fooling with? He come over with 99-cent tacos from Jack in the Box just for himself. You better get your shit together, girl. And that's what I'm trying to help you guys. Trying to help you guys out, man. You should never have to pressure a female, dog. Never. She want to leave, let her leave, dog. Yeah, you love her. Yeah, she baby mama, all of that. Let her go, dog, because it ain't worth it. You're going to end up toe up. Got to stop it. Okay. All right, I got to get up out of here. Major Raider said, that's right. Bishop said, teach. Hey, that's that Bay game. I'm telling you, man, some of y'all going to try that shit. It's going to work. When you're doing this, you're not going to come back and tell Shaq you use Shaq's game. I know you're not. But when you're doing this, you better be 21 gunning salute that nigga Shaq like this. Good looking out, Shaq. That shit worked. And I wouldn't tell my boys my game. I'll just be like, hey, damn, Dad, Shaq, how come you go with this person? You always with, because I wouldn't pressure him. Just simple shit. Hey, Shaq, you always got the freshest Jordans. I want to get some Jordans. I'm about to go get some J's this weekend if you want to roll. I'll show you what to get. Saturday, dog. Saturday, the mall. Everybody's at the mall. Everybody's going to be there. I'm going to go when everyone's there, about 1. Yeah, let's go by one. So you see me walking through the mall. Like, come on, dog. You got to outthink these people. You just got to, okay? Couple more questions and I got to bounce. D. Bernie, you sound like my dad right now. Those are the type of conversations I used to have during my teenage years with my dad. Because your dad had game. Dad had game. Supposed to pass it down to the next generation, dog. Shouldn't be pressuring no female, dog. She want to go, she want to go. She don't want to let you hit, she don't want to let you hit. Okay? You could be on the upstroke. I don't want to do this. You fools need to get your ass up. Use what it is. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, you better apologize, nigga. You crazy. Yeah, you want her, get her home safe, dog. It's okay. Okay. Don't play. Okay? Y'all be playing too much. That's why y'all be hemmed up. All right. Man, you moving to SoCal. Come on, bruh. Okay, come on. Raw Rudy Wrangle. Bishop. All right, man, let me go, man. But yeah, man, unfortunately, man, or fortunately, however you're doing it, then it might be barbecue chicken for Diddy, bro. Because all it takes is this one dude who, no matter what he did in life, dog, no matter what, the most awful, heinous, something that you can never forgive, the government just forgave him of everything for him to sit on that stand and point at Sean Diddy Combs. And that could be enough. Max Checkenfield.